Should I repay my mortgage early? If you've got money sat in the bank and it's not really doing much for you, you've got no plans to spend it at the moment, you may well consider using it to repay some of or all of your mortgage early. Typically, we would recommend this. We would say it's a good idea to repay your mortgage early. The reason for that is because the interest rate that you pay on your mortgage, in other words, what it costs you to have a mortgage, is a fixed interest rate, which is quite often higher than what your savings will be earning you in the bank. So for example, if it's costing you 2 or 3% to have a mortgage and your money in the bank isn't earning you 2 or 3%, which let's face it, at the moment it probably isn't, then it would make sense to repay your mortgage because the amount of money that you will save is greater than the amount of money that you can earn. However, things do get a little bit more complicated if you're comparing repaying your mortgage with an investment. And the reason for that is that you can't guarantee the return on an investment. You don't know exactly what that investment will generate for you in years to come. And typically, an investment is likely to outperform the interest rate that you pay on your mortgage, especially in the current climate of low interest rates. However, it can't be guaranteed. But what can be guaranteed is that your mortgage is going to cost you money. So you might be repaying your mortgage to save a known amount of money, whereas to hold an investment will give you an unknown return. You're investing for the potential to earn more than your mortgage is costing you. We can't guarantee it, therefore we could never suggest that you would definitely be better off with an investment. Something else to bear in mind is access to your money. Once you've repaid your mortgage, unless you've got a flexible mortgage which allows you to draw the money back out against the value of your property without the need for further mortgage applications or underwriting in future years, it means that the money going into your mortgage is then gone. You can't easily access it again. If you needed that money back, you might have to apply for a remortgage, which might then take into account how long you've got left until retirement or your income at the time. And it may not necessarily be as easy to borrow money as it was when you first applied for that original mortgage. If you're investing money, of course, investments are designed to be held medium to longer term. It's important to understand that because of the fluctuating nature of investments, to leave the money longer term is important because it allows bumps in the road to be ironed out somewhat and also to give you the chance for some real growth on your money. If the value of investment falls, you've got time to allow it to recover because this was never going to be a short-term investment anyway. You had planned for the longer term. However, that being said, when money goes into an investment, it can come back out. So it may well be that 5 years or so down the line, you do need that money, in which case repaying off your mortgage is quite a permanent final arrangement, whereas investing your money gives you the possibility of drawing down money from that investment again in future years. Some pros and cons to repaying your mortgage: known saving versus growth potential with no guarantees at all. If you want to have a known cost saving, repaying your mortgage is the way to go, as long as you are certain you do not need that money in future years. If you're not sure whether you might need access to that money in future years, then savings or investment might be more appropriate because it might give you the access that you require in the future.